last year at ISM, I wanted to enjoy it to the fullest, but several challenges lay ahead of me. So, my primary focus was to concentrate on academics and balance it with activities and entrance exams. I achieved my goal through hard work, persistence, and determination. All this is a result of the encouragement and dedication put in by my teachers and parents. To the next batch of students, I would just like to say success has no shortcut. So, it is best to set your goals early on and work towards them. And remember that it might be stressful, it might be hectic, it might be very frustrating, but don't lose sight of whatever you want to achieve. So, the best thing is to be regular with your studies, and all the best to you.
I believe my success came due to my strengths, but I had my own weaknesses. One of my weaknesses was that I often used to postpone things. This didn't help me when, according to my study plan, I had to overcome this. One of my other weaknesses was that I used to be easily distracted, but my strengths helped me to overcome my weaknesses. I could quite easily grasp concepts. This helped me a lot. I have many lessons left. And my other strength was that I used to follow my plan. So this helped me finish many revisions. So I would advise my next batch of students to use their advantage to maximum, and all the best.
Dear students of grade 10 and 12, the hallmark of any school is the academic excellence. This year also, you proved by getting the best result and you made us proud. God bless you and all the very best. Thank you.
It was not difficult for me to balance between both, as I was very attentive during the lectures, and if I missed a few, my teachers and friends would always help me. I prepared thoroughly for the preliminary exams and ensured that I did not accumulate portions for the board exam. I believe that if you are involved in any activity that takes up a lot of time, such as sports or any other curricular activities, it is essential to plan ahead. I will just say that I was regular and attentive in my classes and therefore could take time out for my passion.
I believe my success mantra in maths was practice. Practice makes you perfect, especially in maths. The more number of sums you solve, the better you get. Since the questions are often repeated and the pattern is fixed, maths is a really high scoring subject. But at the same time, it's also essential to avoid careless errors. These silly mistakes can be eliminated only by practice. But if you do these mistakes in the exam, they may prove too costly. So practice hard and don't lose touch with the subject, and you'll realize success is not far. All the best.
Greetings to the whole ISM family. Class 12 and Class 10 students, our congratulations to you for the fantastic results. Class 9 and Class 11 students, well done. You have proved you are not only moving on from good to great, but from excellent to outstanding. Credit goes to the parents and all the teachers. Thank you.
Dealing with exam-related stress varies from person to person. It depends on your interest and passions. Since music has been a great passion for me, listening to music relaxes and soothes my mind. I also find relief in reading books. Another thing which is important when you study constantly for hours is to socialize with your friends so that you can talk about your feelings to someone rather than sitting home and spending a lot of time in front of the books. So the most important thing to deal with the stress is to do what you love, so that you can take your mind off studies and find relief in it. All the best.
We often find that 24 hours is a really less amount of time for us to complete the portion that we have. So time management becomes a really important aspect of all of this. What I personally did was I maintained a timetable and stuck to it very religiously. Make sure you allot enough amount of time for every single subject and every topic. Start at an earlier time so you are at an easier pace and more calm towards the end. And listen in class actually. It saves a lot of time towards the end, You would have already completed much of the topics in class.
Indian School Muscat is one of the largest institutions providing education at school level in Oman. Coming out with flying colors in the board examination has almost become a tradition for our students. I'm happy that students of our school have created records. The result reflects the thrust given to the academics, conducting special classes for the students who needed special care and guidance. Therefore, credit goes to our dedicated team of teachers, parents, and above all, the students themselves.
One of the worst things that can happen to you as a student is to put all of your hard work and sincerity into preparing for an exam and then have the results not come out as you want them to. Now, different people deal with this situation differently. Some people work harder on where they feel they've made mistakes, or some people attend extra classes in school for correcting this particular area that they're having difficulty with. But what I personally feel is the best way to correct this is to truly move on, recover, and realize that this exam is not the end of the world, that performing badly in one exam does not have to dictate how you perform in the exams in the rest of the year. So if I were to deal with disappointment in an exam, instead of taking on unwanted stress and frustration on myself, I would go to one person who has the ability to calm me down, to convince me that this exam is not the end of the world and that I still can do better, and I will. All the best.
So, in today's fast-paced world, one thing I would like for the youth to do is to actually take that time out from their everyday mechanical life to sit down and figure out what it is that they really want, their passion, as I would call it. Yes, throughout the way you're going to be, your passion is going to be challenged, by fear and by inhibition and lack of faith. But at the end, when you reach that pinnacle of excellence, you look back with pride because you were brave enough to make that one decision that nobody else was brave enough to make. So here's to wishing you all the very best.